Okay, this question is about Filipinas and their names on their Facebook or internet, something like that. First question is Mira, is there Skype at internet cafes in the Philippines? Mostly they do, especially if they're in the city. And even in the countryside nowadays, they do have that. So, because uh, desktop complete set, you can actually purchase one for 8,000 pesos with a webcam. And sometimes they don't have, so it depends really on her location. Some internet cafes don't have it. It is because, most people, some internet cafes are more focused on games than, yeah, chatting or something like that. So it depends on her location. And some of them, uh, but mostly if they have Skype, they have a camera. So just figure that out. And yeah, how much does it cost? Well, some internet cafes 20 pesos per hour, some 15 pesos per hour. So, and then for the games, like Game Cafe, only 10 pesos per hour. It's really right. And then Mira, someone asked me, uh, when I check the girl's name on Facebook, I always see their job as EDI sa puso mo. What does it mean? Or Krusty Krab, is that a company? No, it's not. Okay, I just want to remind you guys that EDI sa puso mo means in your heart. And then Krusty Krab, it's from SpongeBob. So there's no company like that in the Philippines, and there is no EDI sa puso mo company. Normally, people who uses these taglines are people who don't have jobs. Just yeah, and some are just teenagers who think it's cool. It's cool to have that tagline, but they don't realize that people who normally uses that have no jobs. Only that. So another thing here, I actually have another question, Mira. What did you do? Why were not you online for 2 months? Well, I was for not 2 months. For about a month, I was translating my videos, but I didn't finish putting them yet on YouTube into Korean and Japanese subtitles. So they are available in Korean and Japanese now. And yeah, this next question, actually, they just someone asked me, what are the common problems that a Filipina has with their Filipino husbands? Why do they sometimes prefer to marry foreigners? Well, I made a survey, a poll over Facebook. I use my other account for that, the one that I don't use that much, but because that account belongs to a group wherein there are many girls, I mean only girls group, and they share their problems, but sometimes it's annoying because they know the solution but they don't want to do it. Anyway, I asked that question and here is the result. So I guess you can see their problems. I don't really have to explain all, but as you can see, um, let me check that on my phone because, okay. Their number one problem, of course, as everyone knows, is, yeah, money. The next one are in-laws. They have problem with in-laws. Like I actually noticed that most Filipinos are complaining about their in-laws. Like, for example, their in-laws doesn't like them. They prefer another woman, and then sometimes their husbands are even jobless. God. And then money. Of course, this is a no-brainer question. It's not only with the salary, but sometimes they are irresponsible, and um, sometimes they tend to buy more of their wants than their needs. And maybe because of the cost of living as well, like in the hospitals, it's quite expensive, especially if you don't have an insurance. So you can have that. I guess that answers your question. Why is it money? And then next one is barkada. Barkada means friends, like their husbands prefer to be with friends than with the family. And then underappreciated, yeah, many Filipinas are also worried about that, being underappreciated by their husbands. I guess because most of these Filipinas are stay-at-home moms, and mostly their reasons is because no one will take care of their children. That's why they prefer to stay at home. But yeah, I'm not really, it's a choice if they want to stay at home or not. But on the other hand, I think it's much better if they would, work, even if they have children. Next one, babaero or flirt husband. Yes, they are also having that problem. And then last one is health, of course. Usually because they don't have any medical checkups, something like that. Believe it or not, most Filipinos never had a general checkup. So some people, women here, even ask me, do you have all of the above? Unfortunately, I didn't ask that. I didn't put that on the poll, but most of them have those problems. So yeah, this explains why some Filipinas prefer foreigners. And this also explains what they are stressing about with their husbands normally. But it didn't really explain what kinds of solution they should have, because it's just a, like what do you call that? A poll. Yeah, just checking a survey for me to know those things. At the same time, it's also good for you guys to know those things. At least you would know, right? What are the things that they're having problems with, especially with their husbands, and why do Filipinos choose to be with foreigners sometimes. So I hope that helps. Have a good day.